Hello everyone, it's me Luthfia. Today we are going to learn about class size and different abilities. Most of the teachers agree that teaching small classroom is easier than teaching large classroom. But how if we teach large classroom, what should we do? In teaching large classroom, there are some key elements that the teacher should consider. The first is be organized. Before the teaching and learning process, it is important for the teacher to plan the activities that will be conducted in the classroom. Moreover, in the beginning of the lesson, the teacher should give information to the student, should tell to the student what kind of activities that they are going to do. It will help the teacher to control and manage the classroom. The second is use pair work or group work. In teaching large classroom, it is better for the teacher to create the activities in pairs or in a group. It will make the classroom, the teaching and learning process more efficient, and it will maximize the students' participation. The third is use the student. It means that in large classroom we have to make the student actively engage in the teaching and learning activity. For example, we can ask the student to do presentation or we'll give them some projects to do. Even though teaching small classroom is easier than teaching large classroom, but the teacher should consider some key elements of teaching small classroom. The key elements include the first, be well prepared. It is the same as a large classroom. So before the teaching and learning process, the teacher should make a plan about the activities that will be conducted in the classroom. If it is possible, the teacher can inform what kind of activities that will be used in the classroom to the student one day before the lesson. It will make the student more prepared in following the teaching and learning process. The second is find out who student is. Since it is a small classroom, so the teacher have to make sure that they are knowing about their students better, starting from their personalities, their abilities, their strengths and weaknesses, their learning styles and preference. By doing those things, it will help the student, it will help the teacher to choose the appropriate activities according to the student's needs. It is important for the teacher to think that they are teaching the student with different level of proficiency. And then how to manage mixed classroom. The first give different student different tasks. So it can be done by grouping the student according to their abilities. For example, the teacher will teach about reading comprehension. So the teacher will make a group of the student according to their abilities. And then the teacher will give the group the same reading passage with different question. For example, for the beginners group, the teacher will give simple questions, and then for the advanced group, the teacher will give the hardest questions. Second, give the student different roles. For example, the teacher will conduct a role play between tourist and tour guide. Since tour guide will help more in the conversation, so the student who in advanced level will be tour guide and the student who in the beginner level will be the tourist. The third, encourage different students respond. If we have to give the student exactly the same task and material, we have to expect and accept different response of the student. Sometimes our student is not only come from different ability, different level of proficiency, but also our students sometimes come from special needs students. And then how to teach special needs student. First, find out what is going on. The first thing that we have to do in teaching special student is identifying the problem. What is the student problem? By doing this thing, the teacher can choose or select the appropriate activities and method that will be applied in a classroom. Second, be inclusive. Pay attention more to the student with special needs. It is important to help them in learning and make them more comfortable in following the teaching and learning process. The third, scaffolding. So scaffolding is a method of teaching that involves breaking down complex tasks into simpler steps, giving clear and explicit instruction, modeling and demonstrating strategy, providing feedback and encouragement, gradually reducing the level of guidance as the student gain confidence. So I think that's it about class size and different abilities. If you have any question or comment, you can drop it in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Goodbye.